Imagine yourself in an unfamiliar setting, in an unknown world, where at first everything seems to be normal. That is until you start to hear very strange sounds. Because now you're in a world where a year only consists of 11 months, where people have been driven into complete psychological madness, and where dogs can even speak out their mind. But before we dive any further into this incredible plot, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and I bid a very good day to everyone watching. Speaking as your book review for today, my name is Naurah Khadijah Binti Rohaidzat, and I am from Sekolah Sains Sultan Mahmud. I am very eager to tell you today about the first novel from the Kiosk Walking Trilogy series titled The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Seems like a pretty crazy title, aren't I right? Well, just you wait, because the story itself gets even more crazier. The book The Knife of Never Letting Go is set in a dystopian world where everyone's thoughts are audible and can be heard. This is what we call noise. Our main character, Todd Hewitt, is a young boy in the town of Prentisstown. However, one day when he stumbled upon a patch of silence in the wood, his understanding of the world came shattering down as he undiscovered the devastating truths of his past and town. On the run, Todd is then forced to overcome numerous problems and moral dilemmas, trying to understand why the truth was hidden around for him. Now, that's the end of my brief summary of the story. Does it seem original to you? Because if it does, then you'd be within the large majority of people who thought the same. Its well-crafted originality is the reason why the book became so well known and why the book has its own unique charm. Let me give you an example. Its well-thought-out originality has been highly praised on by not just one, not just two, but numerous famous notable publications such as the New York Times, the Sunday Telegraph, and the Guardian. Now that's a pretty massive accomplishment, don't you think? Well, besides the originality, the book also provides an intense and fast read that leaves readers like me constantly on the edge of their seat. Like the Sunday Telegraph once said, and I quote, "This book is a fiercely paced, terrifying, accelerating, and heartbreaking piece." Now that is a pretty promising statement, don't you think? Well, besides the originality and the pacing, the book also offers us a well-written narrative. The story is told from Todd Hewitt's perspective, making the story that much more compelling and sometimes even terrifying. The sentences are structured to often be dragged along during stressful times, showing Todd Hewitt's struggles as a kid, trying to overcome the problems that have been forced upon him by the cruel antagonist of the story. The author, Patrick Ness, did a masterful job on portraying Todd Hewitt's character to be a realistic 14-year-old who isn't always perfect and can make mistakes. This, in the end, made his development as a character that much more dramatic and heart-throbbing, making him my most favorite character of the novel. Besides that, the book is targeted for children and young adult readers who are fond of dystopian fiction. However, in regards to that, the book does not shy away from the more darker and disturbing themes. Let me give you an example. The concept of noise is used to serve as a metaphor for the often overwhelming and destructive nature of unchecked thoughts and power. This is shown through the book in the society of Prentisstown, where noise is used as a means to manipulate and control. It shows that those of leaders and high authority have the ability to abuse their power for the worst. In today's world, we see this happen through various forms, whether it's through political corruption or even social media manipulation. The book serves as a reminder for us to always know between the right and wrong, the false and the truth, and to always stand up against injustice. In conclusion, this book is an absolute must-read for dystopian lovers like me. Its well-written narrative and absolute emotional of a roller coaster makes it an unforgettable read, making it resonate with the lead readers long after they finished. I totally recommend this book to everyone. And that's the end of my book review. Thank you so much for listening, and Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.